All right, welcome back. Today, on today's episode, what we want to do is discuss downsizing. Talk about what it meant for us to downsize, what we had to do, what the experiences we had, and as we travel down the road today, that's kind of our goal. So as we travel down the road today,
yeah, I've got a commissioned art piece to do, and we're going to go check out the location, get some reference photos, and it gives us an opportunity to hike. And during that time, you're going to hear us talk about how downsizing became part of our retirement plan and part of our Encore Years excitement. I always make that kind of joke that Wade and I live a life of shoulder to shoulder because the condo is definitely a smaller space. Even the deck we're standing on is a shoulder to shoulder experience. So you know what? It's good. We have to get along to be able to do it.
yeah. So that's what we'll talk about today.
The downsizing of life.
Hi, I'm Wade.
And I'm Lorraine, and we are on the off-ramp.
Join us as we navigate our Encore Years.
You know, that time of life where we prepare and participate in retirement.
Subscribe and comment below.
And let us know what you are doing with your Encore Years.
Well, we're heading down the road today. Lorraine got commissioned to do a painting for a cottage owner. And so we're going to go do some pre-scouting. I'm going to take some photographs for her so that she can use that to...
It's good to have a good reference photo. Nice that I have a great photographer to help me collect some reference photos. So there we go.
He couldn't make it, so I'm here instead.
Yeah. Check out Wade Gaylor Photography. I think you'll find that you'll find some great art photos.
Don't mind the crunchy noise. We're just walking down the road to Tullaby Falls Campground, eating carrots. So here we are at Tullaby Falls Campground. I think we're a little early.
Yeah, a couple of months early actually. We found the very campsite that we have booked for this July, and it's awesome. I mean, you look on a map and you think you're by the water, but we are facing west. The beach is just a little bit down a hill from our site, and this site is just big enough for our van. No big rig is getting in here.
No, we'll have lots of room.
Yeah, oh for sure.
We'll have lots of room in here. It's good. It's good. So yeah, so today's kind of our exploring day. We wanted to talk to you guys too about our plans that we had for downsizing and kind of how we went through it, but we also wanted to do some hiking and walking, and we had to walk from the road to the campsite because the campground is still closed. So this is the effect of downsizing.
Yeah, we get to kind of leave. We don't have to worry about yard work or, you know, things that we'd have to do at home when we have moved to a condo, downsizing from our house of
1,400 square feet down to a condo of 1,100 square feet or thereabouts.
Yeah, that was quite a process of getting rid of things that you think you're attached to, and suddenly you have a whole different level of attachment to the things that are that you thought were precious.
I had nothing I wanted to keep, nothing precious. A Coke bottle or two. I had a great Coca-Cola set of old bottles from all over the world, Coca-Cola bottles.
Yeah, I got rid of that.
I sold it. Yeah. So we sold stuff on garage sale, sold stuff on Facebook, on the buy and sell on Facebook, on Kijiji, and then we also donated a bunch of stuff to, we had a local self-help thrift store, and most of it they'd say, yeah, we'll take that, we can sell that. So okay, cool, that was good. So that was part of the whole downsizing thing.
Our kids are spread out across Canada, and it's a good way to get out of a condo, lock the door, turn off the water, and we can head out.
Yeah, and we can head out. That's kind of the fun thing. So that was one of our reasons for downsizing. Another was financial, because we thought You know what, with downsizing, you have less expenses, went to a smaller place that was valued at less money than our house was, and it gives us more disposable cash for traveling and for doing other things that we want to do as well too. So, and we've been spending time, like we said last time too, spending time with volunteer work. So downsizing in a small place just gives us that ease of leaving whenever we need to leave.
There is a certain amount of contentment that comes with the Encore Years. I feel like maybe it's just us, but I feel like our need for things aren't as high anymore. We're pretty, you know, we need a couple of chairs and a couch and a bed and a kitchen table. There you go. Yeah. It's just, there's not a lot of excess when you live in a small condo. We're 1,100 square feet with a couple of storage rooms, and that's great for us.
And there's pros and cons to it. You know, we have a small little balcony. We can have a barbecue on there and 2 chairs on there, but that's our backyard. That's it. That's in the park. That's about a 1.5 kilometer hike from where we live.
Well, between the condo and living in a Sprinter van and sitting on our little deck, maybe it's not tiny house living, but I always say Wade and I had to really get used to living shoulder to shoulder, especially after I retired. Yeah. He had all that space to himself, and now he has to get used to sharing his kitchen with me.
I have to share the kitchen. I have to share my office.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, we got used to it.
But yeah, we do. It's all good. Yeah, and then I had a bunch of stuff in the garage. It was nice. We packed up 2 pallets and had a good connection and shipped it off to our son in Ontario, because he was just in the middle of renovating his house, so he got a lot of the tools and the other things that we had. A nice compressor with air compressor tools on there. So yeah, it was nice that we could still keep him within the family and let him use it and let him do renovations on his house. So that was kind of cool. And he did a great job on his renovations too. So.
Well, and then the other son, our youngest, was moving out at the same time that we were doing the process of downsizing. It really did all kind of happen at the same time. But if you're considering downsizing, I think it's important to really talk about what that looks like for you and be on the same page. It took me a little longer to get on the same page as Wade on that one, but wow, it's given us a lot of freedom to just leave during the summer, jump in our Sprinter van,
and away we go.
Yeah, it really has been. Yeah. We've quite liked it, and we just make a point of getting outdoors and doing things because we don't want to just stay in the condo all the time.
No,
either.
That's right.
Yeah, if you have any suggestions for others or any experience for yourself about downsizing, how was it? Was it good for you? Did you enjoy it? We love it. We don't mind.
One of the other things that downsizing has provided us is that we're starting to value our life experiences more than we are valuing things.
Yeah.
And that's a pretty big thing actually. So it's nice to value the experiences. We get to experience seeing our kids, which is really important, going to visit them throughout the year. But even seeing the beauty of nature around us, creation has provided us with just unbelievable beauty. I mean, even here in Manitoba, we take a short ride out of Winnipeg and we're in just a beautiful Canadian Shield area. So the experiences is huge. That whole...
Yeah. We're not going to be the couple that travels the world. We have a couple of destinations we're hoping to get to once COVID lifts, but it's not like we're leaning on, jumping onto airplanes and now we're going to travel, all these dream countries that we'd love to go to. That's not our financial situation. Our situation is to have the experiences within our means, within where we live. Yeah. There's so much opportunity.
Yeah. And if you have suggestions or ideas or questions, put them in the comment field of our right below the video, and we will try to respond as soon as we can. We do respond to everyone, so let us know. Let us know your thoughts on downsizing or any other changes that you're making in your life as you near retirement or as you try to change your life as you lead into your Encore years. So.
Yeah, what do you think those years are going to look like for you?
ADD here, but beautiful pileated woodpecker just flew by.
I just saw a bird. Yeah, and we've been hearing the woodpeckers, that's for sure.
Yeah, the woodpeckers you've been hearing and the grouse. So feel free. We'd love to hear what your comments are on downsizing and what your plans are and what you did. If you've already done it, what did you do? How did you do it? How are you faring with it?
All right. I think we've talked too much.
Yeah, we've talked too much. We're going to take a break for a bit.
Let's go to Tullabee Falls.
We're going to go find Tullabee Falls.
Okay. Down is always harder than up.
Do some traversing over the rocks here. I can't quite see the falls from here yet. Suckers are spawning. He's just swimming right by us here.
All right, barbecue chicken is on the menu for tonight, and if it wasn't for COVID, we may even have you over for dinner.
Well, that would be good.
It would be good. The time is coming, but just not yet. So thank you for joining us today, though. We've had a good time, and we hope that there's things in there that you've seen, or maybe ideas you can pass on to us as well too.
Absolutely. So we would love for you to subscribe, make a comment, hit the like button. We know that for downsizing, this was a place for us. An article I read talked about rightsizing. And actually, whatever decision you make for the circumstances you're in is rightsizing. For Wade and I, it hasn't felt like a sacrifice. It has felt like it's been the right decision for us. Yeah, rightsizing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We look forward to continuing on and sharing what we're learning and what we've learned as we navigate these times.
So if there's one thing that Wade and I have learned, it is to
Hold your plans loosely.